Okay, today we are testing the F-Lite Max from Inov-8. I just got these in yesterday, did some pictures, haven't really done anything, barely even put them on today. Did a little first impression, and yeah, they feel interesting. Like they're like half running shoe, half lifter. The forefoot is really flexible, and the heel feels like pretty elevated. Even though it only has a 6mm drop, it feels like you're pretty high off the ground, like a lifter. And then the heel is very, very dense because it has a TPU piece inside of it, and it's very noticeable, that piece. So these are like the successor to the G300s, which, I mean, I was okay with. Like initially I didn't really like them all that much, and then as I wore them more, they became okay, but still not one of my favorite shoes. The biggest change between these ones and the G300 is the fact that the cage on these ones is now just integrated into the upper, versus on the G300s it was on the outside of the upper. And it's what you lace through, so it like created a bunch of hot spots, mainly like right here, and that like used to bug me. These ones, the TPU is more flexible, but it's like integrated into the upper. It's pretty flexible, but it feels like it's going to hold your foot in place still pretty good, and then the laces still go through them, so you still get like that cage fit. Other than that, you have a higher, I don't want to say it's, I don't know, it's probably the same height, but it's the rubber sidewalls. Then you have exposed midsole right here, and then the midsole kind of comes up for a sidewall as well, and it uses their PF Powerflow Max midsole. And you can kind of see right here that TPU piece that says patent pending. So I wonder, I mean, they're patenting that design. As far as the fit goes, like these are wider by far than the G300s, and they have a more anatomically shaped toe box, but these have a shorter length than the G300s did. And it's noticeably shorter. Like on my right foot, which is my bigger foot, my second toe is touching the front of the shoe, which is a little bit annoying. It's not totally uncomfortable. I hope it just kind of breaks in and stretches out and goes away, but there's a ton of toe box space in these shoes. So if you have tried the F-Flies, it's very similar in the way that the forefoot fits. It's very, very wide. But something that's not very similar to the F-Flies is the fact that the midsole on these is much more dense than the F-Flies. It's not even close to the same. These feel like a proper training shoe, whereas the F-Flies kind of just felt like a running shoe that you could get away with lifting in. But today we're got some squat cleans. We're going to get into that right now. Decently heavy today, and then the workout is some box step overs and some sled pushes. So let's get that going. It's gonna be a pause, clean, and then 2 low hangs. It's a complex, so you gotta hold on to it. I'm just warming up. I don't know if I want to use the center knurling. So far these feel pretty good. Weight's not super heavy, but I'm noticing that it's pretty easy to get a good like toe feel, get control of the toes of the shoe. At first I thought it was going to be a little bit elevated, but feels okay. The grip feels pretty good. Landings feel pretty planted. That heel is stable. Okay, this should be a working set right now. So 205. I think we're getting to like 225. We'll see. Feel stable, and like I'm not ever feeling like I'm losing feedback with the ground with these shoes, which is good. Like they don't feel like they're pitching me forward when I lower the bar down. Really nice, really good, like ground contact or ability to create pressure with my feet with these ones. The bar seems to be moving today. So we'll do the majority of the sets. My percentage is supposed to be 215. And it said built to something by the end, maybe 225. I don't know, we'll see. It's not that much more. And the bar seems to be moving decently well today. Wait, second set. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Stable on the landing. Easy to get control. Feeling pretty damn good. I must say, the forefoot flexibility paired with the stiffer heel, it makes you feel really good. Nice and planted. And I feel like I can get a good extension every single time. I haven't felt like I shorted a single one of these yet. A little short on that one. A little short on the two low hangs. No, I don't think that was like the shoes. That was just me. Just being a little bit in a hurry. Okay, let's get the money angle. Much better than last. Once again, better. Whoa. That was a lot better. I didn't cycle the last one, but I was still able to get my ground feel back and get into a good jumping position from that, which is good. That's what we want. I got pulled a little forward when I stood up, but that's probably because I just stood up fast. Okay, last one. The first low hang, my foot got stuck. The grip on these is pretty good. My foot like didn't go outwards. The second low hang, I hit no problem. That was a good set, other than my foot got stuck. But that just goes to show the grip on these is pretty good. Lifting in these, a very positive impression already. These are very, very good lifting shoes. The forefoot control is really good. Heel super stable. Quickly becoming a fan of these, but we're gonna have to see how they do in the workout. Dumbbell box step overs. The bane of my existence. Unbroken seems like a tall order. Grip is good. Oh shit. Yeah, that took the whole fucking minute. Yes.
So I can't carry anymore. I'm waiting for somebody else to come. It's nothing that's left for me.